Hi guys, so this is a 24-hour message and let's do an energy check. Before I started this video, I didn't really understand what a 24-hour message is supposed to do. Like, I've seen it on YouTube quite a lot, and as I was like doing my little daily walk on my treadmill, I was thinking about it, and it is actually very beneficial because it kind of forces you into living in the present. Because with a 24-hour message, you are able to like look out for things, right? Okay, I might see these signs or things like this could happen to me. So it kind of forces you to live in the present, which is like the most important thing. And you've seen it, you've heard it 1,000 times. Like, people always tell you, like, stay in the present. And a 24-hour message really allows you to do that. So I think there's like a value in it. And so I really wanted to deliver this message today. Even before I started shuffling my cards or even like reached out for my deck, I got this message of like the sloppiness. Sloppiness as not in like how you are living, but more towards like textures. Like I feel this texture of like sloppiness. So it's like it could be like a soggy cereal, yogurt. I also feel a lot of like snowy mush. I know it's spring around the northern hemisphere right now, and maybe that's why like the snow is melting, and when you kind of like walk outside, you might hear like that sloshy sound. I know that's very specific, but that's really like, I could just really see it in my head. Like, I see a very wet, mushy, sloppy, slushy snow mixed with like mud and stuff like that. And that is like the theme of today's message, and that could be a symbolic thing. So yeah, the first card I got is the Five of Cups. So this message is specifically for those who are feeling a little bit somber these days. You feel sluggish in your body. I don't know, for this YouTube channel that I have another one and another. I have like 3 YouTube channels. Anyway, but for this one, I sense a lot of people who are just going through a lot of heaviness. And I'm guided to kind of, not guide you guys, but to pick you up a little bit, you know? And here you can see like the river. And in my mind's imagination, or in my mind's vision, I can see like the edges of the river. It's a bit like sloshy, right? Yeah, it's like water mixed with mud. If you stick your foot into it, your shoes might get stuck or something like that. And I hear this like sloshy sound quite a lot. So that could be relevant to you for some reason. But the main feeling is that, yeah, there's just a lot of depression and sadness. And if you're feeling that way right now, this is definitely the message for you. In the next 24 hours, you're gonna advance. So 5 of Cups is obviously the number 5, right? And then the next card we got is the Lovers, which is number 6. So what I'm hearing is that you're going to advance and you're gonna get through this muddiness of life. You're gonna get over this hump that you're facing right now, where it's like super heavy. You feel sluggish. You feel just kind of gross in your body is the feeling that I'm getting. And something about texture, like you're very sensitive to texture. And maybe you've been overstimulated in the past few days, but this is gonna clear up very soon. Everything's gonna be dry and in its place. Number 6, the Lovers card, talks about obviously like love interest, but more so to me, the Lovers talk about making final decisions. It's making a choice, right? And in the next 24 hours, I'm gonna say, go ahead and say bravely, okay? Certainly. You're not gonna feel this sadness for a long period of time. Like, the tides are turning, and your roads are getting cleared. It's gonna be dry. It's gonna be easy to walk on. Everything's just gonna like flow easily. And this is not because some outer source just helped you and like picked you up. No, this is you deciding, fuck this. Like, I'm not gonna fucking sit in this mud any longer. This is really disgusting. I don't like to feel this way. So you're making a very conscious decision to walk away from this sluggishness, this depression, this sadness. And that does a lot for you. That kind of clears out your path forward, and it really dries out the land is what I'm getting. Yeah, like humidity, and like maybe your skin has been super oily or something, right? And you're saying to yourself in the next 24 hours, no, this is not going to happen anymore. Like, I just can't deal with this, and I refuse to sit in this sluggishness. I'm going to do something about this. And yeah, so you're going to go ahead and clear your path for yourself. And it's going to be sunny. Like, if you look at the card, like the sun is shining, there's an angel looking over you, you have your companion, like everything is looking much more, I don't even want to say positive, okay? But because positivity is something that's fragile, in my opinion. But once you like have set in your mind that you are no longer going to fall victim to your circumstances and just fucking pick it up and go, not many things can interfere with that, right? You have this like very strong urge to pick up your life and move forward. So you're making a conscious decision to move away from this sadness, essentially, this muddiness, right? So that's happening within the next 24 hours. You're gonna just feel the sense of determination. And you might take actions to better your life. And for example, if you've been sitting in your oily hair, oily skin, you decide to go ahead and take a really nice refreshing shower, maybe even like a cold shower if that's what you need. Like, you're not letting the weather dictate your life. You're not letting your inner tendency to get depressed dictate your life. Like, you're moving forward. And I just imagine this like really nice and dry, this is so weird, dry road. It's no longer mushy, okay? What the heck? Okay. The Hangman is coming up. Yeah, you've kind of been stuck in this weird place of limbo. You haven't been able to really move forward. You haven't been able to really go back. Maybe this has a lot to do with Mercury retrograde. We're in retrograde right now. So maybe that's what's been kind of bugging you. But you're saying, fuck Mercury, like, excuse my language, but like, fuck Mercury retrograde. Like, I don't give a fuck, like, where the stars are. I am just moving forward. I do not care, is what you're saying. Okay, so let's take another card for specifically the Hanged Man. I'm gonna take 2 cards to decipher, like, okay, we got 2 cards. The first card is 3 of Wands in reverse, and then the next one is Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been stuck in this limbo where you're planning a lot of things, but the plans keep falling through. You plan to go on walks, or you plan to like study or work or do whatever, like meet your friends or something, but it kind of just like fell through. That could be because of your sadness, because of your depression, but you're kind of moving away from that, and you are moving towards Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is like a very light energy. It's very light. All pages are like that. Like, it's very light. It kind of talks about a person who's very young. Like, I would say like 16 to 18 years old, 19 years old. They're not really an adult, but they're also not a kid anymore. That kind of energy, like very light, bubbly, curious energy. And here with the Pentacle, I'm seeing you're gifting yourself something. You might getting a new pet, not in the next 24 hours, but you might get the urge to get a pet in the next 24 hours. You might encounter an animal, a neighbor's dog, a cat, right? Like whatever. I'm also seeing a raccoon, some kind of animal. It could even be like a video on your phone. You might learn a really cute like fact about an animal, and you might feel the urge to like really get close to the specific animal. And then that might lead to you getting your own pet down the line, okay? But the main energy is that you're gifting yourself something. This could be like a purchase. You might get yourself like a really nice face cleanser or like new shoes, something that will help you stay on this track. And you just have this sense of curiosity, this lightness. You're no longer just going, oh, like I just feel like this very frustrated feeling of like, oh, like I just want to get out of bed and do X, Y, and Z, but I can't. But in the next 24 hours, you're saying to yourself, actually, yes, I can. It's just a matter of what I choose to do. And so you're very conscious of your choices. In the next 24 hours, you will choose things that are going to make life easier for you, make life more excitable to you. Because Page of Pentacles is all about like this giddiness, right? Giddiness, this excitement. And you're definitely moving towards that. Okay, last message. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Something will become very clear to you. A specific lie that you've been telling yourself is becoming very clear to you. There's this story that you tell yourself, about your life, or about your body, about your mindset. Maybe you think, I'm just very prone to getting depressed. I'm just prone to like gaining weight or losing weight. I'm prone to do this and that. I'm prone to getting crushed. I'm prone to getting cheated on. Things like that. But in the next 24 hours, that mindset is also going to shift, and you're going to realize, wait, nobody told me that. I told myself that, and maybe it was a lie. So you're kind of challenging your mindset in the next 24 hours. And you might do this very unconsciously, subconsciously, I mean. It's all going to be at the very back of your brain, or like the very back of your mind. But it's going to happen very, very fast and very subtly. But the next few days, I can guarantee you, are going to be much more energetic, much more bubbly. And like you're just going to feel so much better than the days before. Because now that I'm looking at the cards, we have pulled what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in total. The 6 cards, out of the 6 cards, 4 cards are bright yellow, and then the 2 cards are kind of grayish, right? So the next few days, especially the next 24 hours, it's going to be more positive. You might go out in the sun, and even if the weather doesn't allow you to, you'll still feel very bright and bubbly and curious within the next 24 hours. Yeah, so that's the message for today. I hope that helped you, and if it did, please subscribe, like, and comment. It really helps the new channel. It's a very small channel right now, but yeah. And if you want more of these videos, definitely give it a like. That way I know that, yeah, people are listening and I'm helping people out. That's all I want to do. All right, bye-bye.